Joel, you hear us now, right?
I got you. I got you. Sorry about that,
Nah,
guys.
it's all good, man. I know it takes some time. How are you, brother?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well.
All right.
Couldn't be better.
Good. So, are you excited for this fight with you and Mercito Gesta?
I'm super excited, man. Training camp been going well. I've been doing my thing. My trainer, my manager, everybody. We've been putting in work, you know.
For sure. I want to ask, is Joel Diaz your father? Because me and my co-hosts have been going back and forth as to whether he is or he isn't.
Nah, he's not my father.
Told you.
Yes. Told you, bro.
Bro, I've been following this dude all his life. I don't think that's his father.
Hey, we have the same name, but no, that's not my dad. You know what's fun? The funny thing about it is my dad has the same name. They went to the same school out in Coachella Valley.
Oh, wow.
Now they got us all mixed up.
That's awesome. All right. Because I remember, because he said no, but that's got to be his dad. He's trained with him. So I'm like, Nah, man, I seen him training with even up to like Roy Jones at one point, right?
No. I mean, it was just a little mid work, but hey, that's a good good one. I totally forgot about that. What's up, though, man? How you been? It's been a long time since I see you.
I know, man. I'm out here in Vegas now, man. So we're almost close to each other. Next time in Vegas, you got to stop by the studio. I got a beautiful new studio. I'd love to have you in here.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, thank you for asking. But
it's fight week, Joel, man. Talk about it. How excited are you? Just a few days away, Thursday on Dazn in Indio, California. Mercito Gesta, 10-round attraction, bro. How excited are you? It's fight week. Talk to us.
Hey, so what time is it? It's 7:07 in the morning. It's fight week, baby! No. I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited, super blessed to have my own card, be main event live on the zone against a tough opponent. We've been working hard for this moment, and we're ready for whatever he brings to the table.
So Mercito Gesta's been around for some time, and have you watched tape, or are you leaving that up to your trainers? What's your style?
We watched a little bit of tape here and there. I remember him from back in the day, no comment or nothing like that, but I mean, he's an old buddy, but I mean, that's not gonna get through. That's just gonna be a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what we have to do in that ring. We're gonna leave it all in the ring, and just like him, he's gonna leave it all in the ring as well.
So how'd this opportunity come about for you to get a main event versus a named fighter like Mercito? Because he's been around for some time.
Thanks. First of all, I want to thank God for putting me in this position, and I also want to thank my manager and my trainer Sam Contreras for making it all happen. For Goldenboy as well. For putting me main event for one of their fights. So it's just a blessing. It's just a huge blessing to be a part of that.
So obviously you've been in the ring with Regis Prograis, former world champion, and since then you've been able to rack up 3 wins. What do you think you learned from that Regis fight, and do you feel you've progressed since then?
Patience. That's what I've learned. Be patient. If the knockout is there, it's there. If it's not, then the key is just patience in this fight. We've been working a lot on that instead of going out for the kill as always, which I did with that Regis fight. We learned a lot from that fight, so we just try to stay a little bit more patient, and if it's there, it's there.
Is it difficult to remain patient knowing that you have so much power? Because if I was a guy with 26 wins and 22 knockouts, I'm thinking I'm Tank. I'm thinking I'm Brandon Lee.
Hey, it's super difficult. It's super difficult that my trainer sometimes my trainer has to tell me just chill, chill out. If it's there, it's there. But I mean, we don't always want to count on our power. I mean, looking at that Prograis fight, I looked at my power for that fight and look at what happened. But
all right. I got Young Tigre in San Antonio who says, from the countdown city 210, Earl Spence cleaned his side of the street. Is that rare to see in the sport right now? Do you think that's rare?
Man. That was great. Earl Spence is a legend in my eyes, man. He's a great fighter, and he did his thing. He's doing his thing, and I mean, I don't think nobody tops him.
So you're picking him to beat Crawford?
I think he beats Crawford. It'll be a good fight. I think Crawford will still have his eye socket, but I think it'll be a good fight.
Wait, so you don't think Earl breaks his eye socket is what you're saying?
Nah, not this one. Nah.
Okay.
Terrence Crawford is too smart for that one. Way too smart.
All right. James Valdez, also in San Antonio, says, out of your 2 losses, which would you most want to avenge and why?
You know what? I would like to avenge both of them. But I want to go back to the first one, Reyes Prograis. I want that one first because I felt like I could have done a lot more, but I left it in the beginning of the round, My second one, it was just a lucky shot, a lucky shot. And I mean, coming back to that one, you don't take nothing lightly. You don't want to take nothing lightly in the ring, outside of the ring. You just gotta put your power into anything,
Mm-hmm.
Mercito, I want to
Mercito? Oh, yo, next time you see this guy, punch him in the face.
No, look, because I'm in. That's definitely.
That was a low blow, my boy.
Look, I'm in box rec because I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask about one of your amateur fights, but Mercito was the first name popped up since obviously that's your next fight. But I wanted to ask about some of your amateur fights. I mean, you've been in there with. You've been in there with some guys. What is it in the amateurs that to this day you still carry? Like, what is it? Because obviously the pro game and the amateur game is very different. But what is it from the amateurs that you carry with you to this day in the pros?
It's a huge difference, man. It's a huge difference from amateurs to pros. Amateur shit, man. Oh man, I don't even want to say it's been more than 10 years. It's been almost 11, 12 years since I've been in the amateur game. But I mean, what I carry is just the power that I carry from the amateur to the pro games. Out of my last 15 fights in the amateur games, I was taking out everybody from. I was stopping everybody pretty much.
Antoine Douglas being one of them.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. I think it was in nationals for the Junior Olympics.
2008.
Damn, that's right. Hey, homeboy, he's pretty. What is he walking around at? 160 now, right?
Yes, 160, 154. What happened in that fight? Because I see it shows the referee stopped the fight. I'm both from Bama, by the way.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I stopped him, I believe, in the second round, if I'm not mistaken.
It was the second round.
And he went to decision with Errol Spence and a couple other top names, but you actually got to stop it. So it shows you got that pop, pop, pop.
Bop, bop, bop. That's right. But like I said, I'm not going to let the whole power thing come into the fight. If it's there, then it's there. If it's not, then we're ready for whatever Mercito Gesta brings to the table.
So, Joel, I mean, I know we've asked you already how excited you are, but how excited are you that Goldenboy and Dazn were able to come together and create kind of their own showbox? This is a series. Your fight is the first of a series of numerous fights to build up rising prospects. So it's something that the sport was missing. Showbox did it. HBO used to have Boxing After Dark, and obviously with that disappearing, you know, this is a beautiful opportunity not only for you, but for other up-and-coming prospects that need that platform. Like you said, this is your first time main eventing, and this series gave you that opportunity.
For one, I want to thank God. It's a blessing, a huge blessing. For two, thank Goldenboy for doing that. Three, thanks my manager Sam Contreras as well. But you know what? Without Goldenboy, none of this would never happen. You know, it's a huge blessing, and I'm ready just to perform and give the fans what they want and Dazn to get me back in the mix.
Joel, obviously, remaining in the mix is important. With it being fight week, man, I gotta ask, what is leading up? You're now 3 days out from fight night. What are the next 3.5 days like for you? For the fans who want to know what it's like being a fighter and what it's like, going through a fight week. Walk us through these next 3.5 days.
Just taking it day by day. Just taking it lightly. As all the fighters know, just keeping the weight down. Don't try to go overboard on training. Just coasting it until weigh-ins and into the fight. We're pretty good on weight at the moment. We just want to just coast it and shoot. Let's see what God has planned for us tomorrow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you have any rituals or any superstitions or anything that you do before every fight, or maybe in the ring, in the corner before you guys touch gloves to start the fight?
Yeah, you know what? I do, and I'm always going to continue to keep doing it since the amateur days. To sign the cross, thank God, and thank God for giving me another day of life. To take care of me and my opponent in the ring, outside of the ring, and let us come out safely. First of all, without this, nothing, and it wouldn't have happened, So it's just doing the sign of the cross and praying for another day of life.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Do we have more questions?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We got another one, and it is from Mary Ross. She says, Ness, can you ask... Wait, this is not for you. This is for David Benavidez when he comes. But I want to ask, whatever happened to the Roy Jones connection?
With the Roy Jones connection, that was actually with Jean Pascal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you training with John Pascal, or were you training with Roy, or was that just working out alongside of them?
Yeah, I was actually with John. He was actually co-promoting me. I was on. He was getting trained by Roy Jones, and he told me to get in the loop. So I got in the loop, and it was cool. It was straight, but I think Roy Jones should stick to the whole boxing thing,
Mm-hmm. So how was your time sparring with Adrian Broner? I know you were in the gym of George Kambosos, and you were sparring with Broner, Kambosos, probably Xander Zayas too, no?
Nah, Xander Zayas was there. He was there. He's doing his thing, Sparring with Adrian Broner was a huge blessing as well. I learned a lot from him. Mouth closed on the whole sparring movement. But I mean, learning from one of the greatest fighters is always a plus. Being in the ring is always a huge plus.
For sure, man. Did you like it out in Florida compared to California? What was the differences for you?
I did. I mean, I enjoyed myself. I mean, I was there solo, so I didn't know what. I mean, I was there for training camp, so it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't that I was over there to go party or whatnot. I mean, I don't really party anyway, but it wasn't. It wasn't like I was over there to sightsee. But I was doing my thing over there, you know, training camp. I did see some lizards, iguanas out while I was running, man. That was dope. That was cool. Yeah. Hey, big old iguanas as big as my forearm, bro.
Wow.
Bigger than my forearm. It was crazy.
Yo, so do you still got the gauges or what?
Nah. I had to grow up, man.
How long ago you took them out?
Oh, man. I want to say when I was like 21, 22. It was just a little, it was just, how would I say it? I had to grow up, man. You know, I had to grow up, and a lot of people liked them, but you know what? I was getting judged by it. Judged by its book, by its cover. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. I was getting judged just by the looks of my cover. And I mean, I'm a professional athlete, and coming out on TV and coming out on networks and shit like that. It wasn't happening. It wasn't cutting it. So I had to do it not for the people, but for myself.
For sure. So you've been a professional now for some time. Like you said, you know, you've spent time with different promoters, different trainers, different managers, I'm sure. What have you learned? What advice can you give to some of these guys that are up and coming? Because, you know, man, I remember you being on Showbox, that amazing fight with you and Guy Robb. So that was a while ago. Like, you've been able to navigate in this sport for some years now. So any advice you can give to fathers that are looking to turn their sons pro, or even pros that feel like they're not moving?
The sky's the limit, man. The sky's the limit, and anything is possible. At first, I wasn't moving either. It took a lot. It took a while for me. I had to take from fight to fight to fight to fight. Excuse me, to keep the ball, to keep me rolling and stuff like that. You know, you just gotta stay, like we said earlier before the show. Patience. Patience is a virtue, and that's what it is, man. We said patience, and look at me now. I'm headlining on Dazn under a Goldenboy card. God bless that.
Amen, brother. Listen, go ahead.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's the new Goldenboy / Dazn Rising Fighter Showcase, premiering on Thursdays. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thursday, April 21st. It's going to be Fantasy Springs.
Don't forget that.
Fantasy Springs, Indio, California. Do you know where they could get tickets?
They could get tickets at fantasysprings.com.
FantasySpringsResort.com.
And it's supposed to be
resorts.com. Sorry about that. Good looking out.
This is supposed to be ongoing.
It's an ongoing series.
And the next card will be Thursday card will be May 12th as well. So
nice.
Hey, before I go though, I'm gonna need one of those shirts. I like the shirts, man.
Those are actually Uga shirts.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to purchase one. Where can I get one?
Nah, those are freebies, man. Come to the studio. We gonna have some hats for you. Oh, you talking about these shirts?
No, the one you got on.
Oh, these shirts.
On, man.
Oh yeah. Come to the studio. I got you with a hoodie and a hat.
That's first, man. It's gonna be some time that I go.
Nah, don't worry. Whenever you come, we got you.
I need a care package, man. Come on now.
I got you. Come through.
Thank you.
Listen, give out your social media for anybody that's crazy enough not to be following you can do so.
So if you're crazy enough not to be following me, catch me at Real Joel Diaz on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, Twitter. Real Joel Diaz. That's RealJoelDiaz. Catch me on the social media, and I follow back. I speak to all my fans, and let's get it.
All right. Well, champ, man, thank you. We do have Mercito coming on in 6 minutes, so we appreciate you giving us time, and we thank the both of you guys for doing kind of this virtual, press conference to get some build up for the fight. We appreciate it.
Thank you, my man. Have a good day.
Hey, best of luck this Thursday, champ. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys.
Good luck,
yes,
brother.
Sir, bro.
All right, there you have it. The Real Joel Diaz on Instagram. Make sure you
the video. Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingvoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows. The list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.